Hey first graders! Today I get to teach phonics with you, and we're working on reading and writing words with an S on the end. What do you think that means if there's an S on the end? Let's think about that with our example. If you look here, I have a base word plus S. Yesterday you guys were working on base words plus ing, plus ing. So today we're working on the base word plus S. Here's my example. If I have bike and then I add an S, it turns it into bikes. So what do you think that S on the end means? It means there's more than one of them. Another way to say that would be to say that it's plural. So if you have bikes, you know that there's more than one. If you just have a bike, you know it's only one. So I'm going to teach you how to write and how to read words that have an S on the end. Okay, so first I'm just going to show you a couple examples, and then you're going to start writing them with me. So you will need to get out a notebook and a pencil or something that you have to write with. Okay, so my first example is eggs. Okay, let's stretch it up. Eggs. Let's chop it up. Egg. So I know that it's egg, and egg actually has two G's. Then we're going to add an S to the end, and that says eggs. So I know that I don't just have one egg, I have at least two because there's that S on the end, which tells me there's more than one. Okay, my next word, what lays eggs? Chickens, right? We're not going to write chickens, we're just going to write hens. So let's stretch it out. Oops, I chopped it up. Let's stretch it out. Hens. Now let's chop it up. Hens. Hens. Okay, remember that S tells us that there's more than one. It means there's plural. There's more than one hen. All right, now I want you guys to try it with me. So if you don't have your writing materials ready, you can just pause my video, go get them, and then come back and push play. If you're ready, we can just keep going. The next word we're going to spell is hops. Okay, so let's stretch out hops. Hops. Let's chop it up. Hops. So I heard what's H? Good. What says ah? O. What says p? P. What says s? We know that they're going to end in S today because we're working on adding S to words. If we took away the S, it would say hop. Now that we have the S, it says hops. Okay, next word is an animal that a lot of you really like. The word is cats. Stretch it out by yourself. Chop it up by yourself. Okay, spell cats. All right, let's see if your word matches mine. Cats. All right, the next word is cars. Okay, so the base word is car, then we add a s, and it's cars. More than one car. Stretch out cars. Chop it up. I heard R in there. Do you guys remember what says R? Sounds like a pirate. What says R? That's right, it's AR. So cars goes k, R's, cars. Okay, your next word is, you might drive over some of these in your car. You might drive over some bumps. So I want you to stretch out the word bumps. Chop it up. And spell bumps. Okay, see if it matches mine. Bumps. All right, your next word is hats. Sometimes we get to have hat day at school, which means there's lots of hats in one classroom. So I want you to stretch out the word hats. Now chop it up. And spell hats. Check your work with mine. At hats. If the S wasn't there, it would say hats. Sorry, it would say hat. But with the S there, it says hats. Okay, so now your job is to pick two of these words and to write two sentences. Okay, so if you pick hens, you need to write one sentence with the word hens. And if your other word is hats, you need to write another sentence with the word hats. I'm going to show you an example with the word cars. Okay, right now from where I'm sitting at home, I can see cars driving out on the road. So my sentence is going to say, I'm going to have to move my words up so that I don't get them cut off with my picture. I can see cars driving. Oh, I added that ing from yesterday. I challenge you to add in another new type of word you've been learning this week. Like maybe one that ends with ing or one that ends with ed, or maybe a word from last week that has igh. I can see cars driving by. Oh, there's a word that ends with y but sounds like I. We learned about that last week. Then I'm going to highlight my word cars so you can see that I have my word that ends with an S in there. Okay, so I showed you an example of one sentence, but you need to write two sentences with one of these words. Okay, so again, your choices of words are eggs, hens, hops, cats, cars, bumps, or hats. You can also use bikes if you'd like to use that word too. All right, have fun, and then take a picture of your sentences when you're done writing them and upload them to Seesaw so that your teachers can see your good work.